Welcome back to Vernon Sports. Well, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I got here too late, but I'm still just in time because, of course, none of the games don't start till 12 o'clock tomorrow. But this is my NFL Week 2 betting picks. If you took Chargers with the 4 points, like I told y'all Wednesday to do for the Thursday night game, y'all got the bag on that. And I'm about to give y'all my picks, man, for this week. And let's get that bag. I'm going to start off with the Dolphins at Baltimore. Baltimore giving the Dolphins 3.5 points. That's basically like a pick 'em game. Anytime you see a game where it's 3 and under, that's like a pick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time a team going to either win by 3 or more points for sure, unless it's going to be a close game. Like I told y'all for the Chargers in the Kansas City game, I told y'all it was going to come down to 3 points. So the 4 would be good with the Chargers. And the Dolphins in Baltimore, the Dolphins got a good team, but they got a good defense. Baltimore, they got a decent team and a good defense, but I feel like this gonna be a close game, and for them to give 3.5, that half point might be good because it might come down to a field goal. So take the Dolphins in that game. Take the Dolphins +3. The next game we have the Jets at the Browns. The Browns, they okay. Like I say, you still don't have their starting quarterback, but they do have a good run game. The Jets got a good defense. Joe Flacco, a veteran quarterback, he played there several times. The dog pound. And I feel like they're giving them too many points. They're giving the Jets 6.5. The Jets coming off a tough loss. Well, not really a tough loss, but they coming off a loss at home. Now they on the road this week. And I trust Joe Flacco good with 6.5 points. Because again, I feel like this is one of those games that's going to come down to 3 points. So I would take the Jets +6.5. Next, we got the Colts at Jacksonville. Both of these teams, they need a win. Both of them 0-1. So this is going to be a good game. And they gave Jacksonville 3. So again, whenever they have a 3-point spread or under, that's basically like pick. So I would definitely pick the Colts. I feel like they got a better quarterback. They got a better running game. Jacksonville may have an edge on defense, but may not. I think the Colts might have them on defense. The Colts are better all-around team. So giving Jacksonville 3 is not going to be nothing. It's just like picking them to win. So I would take Indianapolis giving Jacksonville 3. Colts -3. Next we have the Bucks at the Saints. We know the Saints play pretty good at home. The Saints got a hell of a defense, but the Bucks got a decent defense too, and we know how Jameis Winston is against the good defense. And Jameis Winston, he's a bad decision maker. He's a good quarterback. I love Jameis, but he make bad decisions against good teams. And we know the Bucks are a good team, led by Tom Brady. They got a good team. Julio Jones, Mike Evans, they got a great all-around team. They got a better team than the Saints. And once again, the Saints is +2.5. So, again, 3 under. That's like a pick 'em game. So, I would take the Bucks, giving the Saints 2.5. Bucks -2.5. Next, we have Panthers at Giants. The Giants are a pretty good team. They shocked me last week in that come from behind victory against the Titans, which is a great team. They playing at home this week, and they giving the Panthers 2. I like the Panthers. They got a decent team. I like Baker Mayfield, Roddy Anderson. They got a good defense. They got a good run defense. And Giants are good. They're gonna do a lot of running that ball with Saquon Barkley. If the Panthers can stop Saquon, they can win. And giving the Panthers 2.5, giving the Panthers 2 points, I would take Panthers +2. Next we have Pats at Steelers. The Steelers playing at home. The Steelers got a great defense. They got an all right offense. They're a good team. They're not a bad team. I think they're going to make the playoffs. And they getting 2 points at home versus the Patriots. Now, the Patriots are a solid team. They're okay. They're still trying to figure some things out. But that defense that the Steelers got, going to get it up out of them. And so, giving the Steelers 2 at home, I definitely would take Steelers +2. Next, we have Commanders at Lions. We know what happened last week with the Lions and the Eagles. That was a dog fight. It went way over, which surprised me. The Lions ain't no pushover. And then we had a commander. The commander started out early against Jacksonville. Jacksonville kind of rallied toward the end, but Jacksonville just so happened to win. I mean, not Jacksonville. Jacksonville rallied, but Commanders ended up winning the game last week. But it was a good game. I think Commanders got a pretty solid team. They playing on the road against the Lions, and the Lions is giving the Commanders 1. So I would definitely take the Commanders +1. Next we have Seahawks at 49ers. This always a dog fight. This been a dog fight for the last 10 or 15 years. This is a division game, and I have a thing. When it's 7 or more points in the division, I like to take the point most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. Especially when it's a team that's not really that bad. Like the Seahawks is not that bad for you to be giving them 8.5. And the 49ers ain't that good to be giving 49.5 with Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? The way they played last week, that was week 1. We understand it's week 2. I don't know what different might be made, but that defense going to be all over Trey Lance. They know he's inexperienced. They playing at the 49ers, but they giving Seahawks 8.5, and the energy that I seen Seahawks play against Broncos with Monday, the confidence that Geno Smith is playing with, and how the whole team is rallying behind him, I feel like the energy that they got coming off that win, going on the road to play 49ers, getting 8.5, I would definitely take Seahawks +8.5. The next game we have the Falcons at Rams. This game I'm a little conflicted on. Is in Los Angeles at the Ram house. The Rams giving Falcons 10 points. The Rams are capable of covering those 10 points. I want to make that clear. And I'm kind of conflicted about that. But I did see what the Falcons did last week against the Saints. They did play good. They came back, rallied in. The defense stood up. But I got to take the Rams giving them 10 points because I just feel like, the Rams at home, they still got a little energy. They ain't all the way healthy, but they got a good defense, and I think they're going to pressure the Falcons and blow the Falcons out the water. So I would definitely take the Rams giving the Falcons 10. Rams -10. I'm going to write all the picks in the description box, so if y'all don't hear me. Texans at Broncos. The Broncos, once again, we got one of those double-digit spreads. The Broncos at home coming off a tough loss. Russell Wilson is not going to play no game with the Texans. He's going to blow them out the water. So I would definitely take Broncos giving 10. Broncos -10. Next, we have the Bengals at the Cowboys. The Cowboys at home, y'all know what the Cowboys going through. The Cowboys are the only team in the NFL that don't even have a touchdown. Dak hurt. Cooper Rush, in my opinion, is a better quarterback. Cooper Rush can make. I know that we haven't seen a lot from him, but what we have seen from him, he can make the good throws. He can make the tough. He can make throws Dak can't. You know what I'm saying? I know what I've seen. They giving Dallas 7 points. The Bengals coming off a tough loss. The Bengals a good team. We know they just was in the Super Bowl. They are a very good team, and that defense is gonna pressure Cooper Rush. But the Cowboys at home with 7. And they got a great defense. And they going to pressure on Joe Burrow. So I would take Cowboys at home +7. Next we have Bears and my Packers. Packers coming off a tough loss. We know the situation. We got injuries on the offensive line. We got a few injuries, but we healthy enough. We got a lot of inexperienced rookie receivers that's going to try to redeem themselves from last week. If you watched last week's game, it was a lot of touchdown. It was a touchdown pass drop, a lot of passes drop, a lot of opportunities missed. We ended up losing that game, which was a division game. And this is a division game. We own the Bears. We playing at home. This is our first home game of the season coming off a loss. And we're giving the Bears 10. Now, like I said, anytime it's a division game, it's always going to be a dogfight. So if it's 7 or more points, I really like to take the points. But not only because this is my team, the Packers, but I feel like coming off a loss at home, they're going to blow the Bears out the water. Because the Bears really not a good team. They got a good defense, but they not a good team. And I feel like the Packers going to blow them out the water. I say the score might be 24-28 to 10 or 24-28 to 7 or 31-14. We're going to blow them out the water. So I would definitely take Packers -10. And then we have Arizona at Raiders. I was real conflicted about that game because the Raiders giving 5.5. Arizona, even though Kansas City made them look like some little boys last week, they not no little boys. They is injured. DeAndre Hopkins is a big piece of their pie that's missing. And you know, sometimes when you play people like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, or you play against Patrick Mahomes, they make your secondary and defense look bad, which is really not, but they just that good. So they kind of embarrassed this Arizona defense. But I look for Kyler Murray and the Cardinals to make a good comeback this week. And whether they win or lose, I think 5.5 is too much. I think that game gonna come down to 3 points. So I would definitely take Arizona 5.5. I would definitely take Arizona plus 5.5. Then we have Monday night game. We got the Tennessee at Buffalo. Buffalo is a great team. Like I said, they could possibly be a Super Bowl team. And they giving the Titans 10 points. The Titans is a good team. Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill. I just feel like 10 points is too much to get a Titan. I don't even know Bills at home. I just feel like 10 points is too much to get to the Titan. So I would definitely take the Titans plus 10. And last but not least, we have Vikings at the Eagles. The Eagles looked real good last week. You know, they got Deontay, they got AJ Brown, they got some great receivers. Miles Sanders do his thing, Jalen Hurts. You know, I'm impressed. But they at home and they giving the Vikings 2 points. The Vikings is a home run team. They go for the home run. So if your secondary and the Eagles secondary let the line put 35 points on them, and you talking about going to play the Vikings with Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, this is a home run hitting team. And I think they're going to exploit the Eagles secondary. Not to mention, the Vikings got a defense out of this world. I'm talking about purple people eaters. Danielle Hunter, Zadarius Smith. This is going to be, they're going to give Jalen Hurts more than he can chew for. So for the Eagles to be at home, that's the only plus they got. But they giving the Vikings 2. I feel like that's just no way going to happen. So I would definitely take Vikings with the 2 points. That would probably be my lock of the week. But thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna put all these picks in the description box, and also I have a link that you can catch every game, MLB, NFL, NBA, NCAA football, boxing events, UFC events. You can watch all this for free. Well, no, I got the link for it. And I'm gonna put my email in the description. Hit my email to find out how you can get that. And let's get this money this week, man. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for watching.